Hello everyone, welcome to The Lift. I have an important lesson for us all to learn today, and that is not to put plastic plates in your oven. Now I would show you what it looks like when you put a plastic plate in your oven and then you turn the oven on, but unfortunately my oven door is locked because it's doing a cleaning right now. Now, with the cleaning, what happens is you actually have to open windows and doors in your house, and smoke comes out of the oven, and it's very inconvenient at times. But at the end of it, you have a clean oven. In our lives, sometimes God can allow some inconveniences for us to learn lessons. Sometimes God will allow circumstances to come into our lives so that we can learn from them and we can be refined by them. I had to move because I got paranoid that something creepy was going to happen right here. So let me turn around real quick. But anyway, sometimes God will allow some negative circumstances to come into our lives in order to teach us a positive lesson. And sometimes we will feel like we are under pressure and we have just been pushed to our limit because God knows what's best. And sometimes God, in order to get us where He wants us, He has to push us into places that we don't really want to be. Today's Bible reading is about the story of when Peter walked on the water and he got afraid and he reached out to Jesus and he fell down in the water, and Jesus picked him up and he said, "Do you not have any faith?" And in our lives, we have to ask ourselves that same question. If Jesus asked you to get out of a boat onto some water in the middle of a storm, would we follow it, or would we second guess it, and would we lose our faith? Because sometimes it can be very uncomfortable, but at the end we have a clean product or a clean life. Sometimes it's not very comfortable, and sometimes it can seem pretty inconvenient, but at the end of it we become stronger and we find the strength that is so much more than muscles. This is The Lift.
Hey everybody, Matt Smith here for your fitness tip of the day. Today's tip is improving your bench press, and more specifically through your sticking points, whether that be at the bottom or at the top of your lockout. Something to do for the lower when you get stuck, usually right off the chest. A big problem is that if your lats, so lat exercises will help you do that. It will stabilize you on the bench and help you get that push through. You can also do rack pushes from the bottom portion. So you would set the rack safety bars up on the side right below your chest and just work on that pressing out. You can also do the same thing for the top of the sticking point. So have the rack safety pins about 3 to 4 inches from your lockout, and all you're going to do is just push the bar off that and set it back down on the rack, and so that will work through that top sticking part. Again, this is Matt Smith. Remember, strength is more than muscles. This is The Lift.